I just came back from the Hermes store and yes, I got a Quota bag offer finally. Let's unbox it together. And I will also unbox this at the end because you know there's only one box. You may be able to guess what is in this box. All right, this is the size of the box. So you might be able to guess the size and you might be able to guess what kind of bag, what kind of Quota bag it is based on the one Twillie. Let me just get into it and I'll tell you a story time of how my essays surprised me with this offer. All right, here is the bag with the dust bag. I think you might be able to guess the hardware because I've been talking about wanting this hardware for the longest time. That was my only criteria. I wanted this hardware and a Kelly bag, and I was very open to colors. So I gave her a list of all the colors. All right, my criteria was this size with this kind of Quota bag in Cellier, this particular hardware, no noir or gold. So I was very strict that I did not want another black bag or another gold bag because I already have a black bag and a gold bag from Hermes that I'm very happy with. And then I said open to most grays: Eton, Gris Pale, Gris Pearl, Gris Pantene, Gris Meyer, Gris Asphalt. Open to certain blues: Blue Broom, Blue Pale, Blue Newt. Open to certain pinks: Mauve Pale, Mauve Sylvestre, Framboise. And then open to lighter neutrals like Baton and Mushroom. And what I got, I think it's the most perfect one that I could have gotten at this stage. All right, let me just stop rambling and unbox it. All right, one handle. Yes, this is a Kelly. And the color is Gris Meyer with palladium hardware. Yes, this is the bag. I'm just looking at it because I'm so in love with this bag. Okay, it's a darker gray. So I first thought maybe it was Etain, because I've never seen Etain before. So I thought maybe that was it. But she told me that this is actually Gris Meyer. So it is like a true like neutral gray. There is a hint of warmth to it, I would say, but the palladium pulls it really neutral and really cool tone. I think it brings out the cool tone. It almost looks like a taupe in certain lighting, so it's kind of like a chameleon. It looks warm in certain lighting and cool tone in certain lightings, and I just love it in the palladium hardware. I don't think I would have liked it in the gold hardware because it would have just clashed with the cool toneness of this. And this is a Kelly 25 in Cellier. So this is what she looks like. I think it's a really good size. I was open to a Kelly 28 as well in Retorn or Cellier, but this was my top choice. And my essay always gets me my top choice. When I tell her that, hey, I would prefer a Cellier 25, she gets me the Cellier 25. So this is she. Let me undo everything and tell you a story time on how she surprised me with this bag. So you might know that I have been waiting for my Kelly for a while. It's been about 3-4 months actually, so not that long, but I definitely spent a little over 1-to-1. Let me know if you want me to do a video on my pre-spend, because I have done a video like that for my Birkin when I got this Birkin right here. And look how contrasting this is. That's why I'm in love with this. Like, this is all warmth. Like, great for summertime. Great to layer with like a white dress. If this is gold with gold hardware, Birkin 25. And then this is just like all cool toned. And this would be great for the summer as well, I think. With like a white, all white outfit, all black outfit. This would look great. And I can just wear it like this, kind of open. And this leans more professional, I think, like more, obviously I wouldn't wear it to like a professional setting, but this is also to celebrate a milestone that I am in my profession, my career. Video on that coming soon. I am super proud of what we have accomplished. So we have a huge milestone. I will do a video on that in the future on my TikTok, where I talk about all things luxury, money related, businesses, lifestyle. This was my wedding bag. So I got gifted this from my husband for our wedding, and technically this is a gift from him too. It symbolizes more than that because it's happening literally around the same time when my achievement like kind of happened. And then, ooh, let me unbox the Twillie while I talk about how I got offered this bag. A couple of days ago, my SA texted me and I'm away on town, and I had reached out to her inquiring about a pair of cups that I'm getting for my friend's housewarming. Okay, let me just do one thing at a time. This is the Twillie. This is the Brides the Gala kind of navy Twillie. I wanted it just contrasting. This would look so nice in the wintertime. And then obviously you could flip it, and ooh, this looks so nice too. And it kind of looks like this. Just very cool tone look, and it pops a lot. So I really like that it's not like a neutral, but it pops a lot. I think this would look really nice in the winter, honestly. I don't know if I would wear it in the summertime. I think I have other Twillies that would go well with this during the summertime, but during the winter, it just gives it like a cool tone look. Very nice. Story time. She texted me like, hey, can you come in today? And I had asked her for a pair of cups earlier, a couple days ago. So I was half thinking, hey, it must be the cups that came in. But she usually says like, hey, your blank has come in, your pillows has come in, or your cups have come in, or the jewelry that you wanted came in. And when she texted, the last time she said like, can you come in today? And was kind of like pressuring me a little bit to come in that day, was when I got offered my Birkin 25. So I was like 50% sure that she had a bag for me. But unlike this bag, where I was pretty specific in the combination that I wanted it in gold hardware, and my first choice was gold or black or taupe. So I had like 3 choices, right? And I wanted the Birkin 25. So not a lot of choices to go off from, but this one, I gave her such a wide range that like this could have been a pink bag for all I knew, right? And then so I was like, okay, I don't know what she has. And she didn't tell me what she had. And this is the fun thing about my essay, because I love surprises. I wouldn't want her to just like text me the color of the bag. Like it would be less exciting for me if she was just like, hey, I have a green Meyer palladium hardware, do you want it? Like that would just feel so like transactional. And I love it that she makes it like an experience for me. So she texts me and be like, and so she doesn't tell me any information whatsoever. I don't even ask her if she has a bag because I'm going along with it, obviously. So I tell her that, hey, I'm out of the town, but I can come in tomorrow. It turns out she's off for the next 2 days. So I kind of wait until today that we're able to make an appointment. And then I tell her, okay, I'll be there. And we just leave it at that. It was a very short conversation. I text my friend and I'm like, hey, I think I might be getting offered a bag, but I'm really not sure. And like we had fun chatting about what it could be. I said, maybe it's like blue broom and it's like a pale blue, like baby blue color. You know, how fun would that be? And then, but I had a feeling that it is a gray palladium hardware. But I really thought it would be a Kelly 28 because I recently added the Kelly 28 to my wish list after months of her not being able to score a palladium hardware Kelly 25. So I finally added it about 2 weeks ago. Hey, I think if you can't get the 25, I'm open to a 28, you know, whatever comes in first. And then 2 weeks later, she texted me basically hinting that she has a bag. So I'm like thinking it must be a 28. So I text my friend, I think it's a neutral, like grays are neutral for me, palladium hardware, and Kelly 28, maybe Retorn. And I don't know how I feel about Retorn Kellys yet. So I was like kind of like, like I don't know if I would take that, but I did tell her that I wanted this combination. So I don't know. I was going to look at it first. My friend was joking like, what if it's a fun color? Like, and I'm like, I don't know. Like colors are still in my wish list, but I gotta build up the basics first, right? Like the basics of what I'm comfortable with bringing out on a daily basis. So I get to the store, and usually I have to say that usually my SA is busy with other clients when I go. So, or she's wrapping up with another client. So I usually have to wait like a couple minutes. Sometimes I waited a long time for her to finish because she doesn't want to rush her clients. So I've done that a couple times, but this time she's waiting for me by the door. And the last time she's done that was this bag offer. So I was like, okay, I'm seeing some similarities here. And then the first thing she says after she gives me a hug and we say hi is, are you excited? And I'm like, excited about what? Like my cups? And then she kind of goes like, oh, like I've spoiled the surprise. And at this point, I'm like, she has a bag for me. And then she kind of jokes and be like, okay, go into the room. I'll bring out your cups. And like, she kind of winks at me like that. So I go into the room and I'm waiting. She comes back with some water, with some sparkling water. And then she's like, I'll go get your cups. Be right back. And then she has 3 boxes. My cups are in here basically. And I'm not going to unwrap them or anything because they're for my friend. So I'm just going to keep them in the bag. But yeah, and then she brings out the box and she says like, she asked me if I like surprises and I'm like, yeah. And I thought she had some crazy color waiting for me because she asked me if I like surprises. But thankfully she pulled out this gem and I fell in love instantly. This is such a neutral but unique. I don't have any bag like this in my collection. I don't have silver hardware bags in my collection in general. They're all gold before I reach my white gold era. As you can see, all white gold and silver before I reach that. So I don't have anything to match with my silver accessories when I do rock white gold and stuff, which is majority of the time nowadays. So I was really looking for something that goes with it, and this is just it. And then let me take out the lock and clochette. And then there's obviously a strap that goes with it. This is one thing about the Kelly 25. I know that everyone, mentioned this. It's kind of hard to open with the flap, especially in the cellier. This is the lock and clochette. This can just go around here, but I probably won't leave it on there because it could scratch the leather. So I'll most likely remove that. And then here is the strap. And then I'm gonna remove the stickers right now so that I could try on with the strap. Wow, the palladium hardware is really shiny, like a mirror finish. You have to do it from the top. Perfect size. All right, my second Quota bag unboxing. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoyed the video, if you want me to do a review on this comparison with the Birkin 25 or what fits in my bag or whatever video requests you have, please leave them down in the comments below. And then please like and subscribe for more. I also do TikTok on my TikTok channel with the same handle. So make sure to go check that out. I do a lot more unboxings and shopping vlogs and stuff like that on there. So make sure to follow me on TikTok. Thanks for tuning in.